Hey guys, welcome to another video on the channel. We are doing the install part 2 on this man's insane intake manifold. So we weren't able to get any lines yesterday, but we kind of got to thinking, and the lines off of this, right, they fit perfectly on his smaller ones, right?
And this one and this one.
Yep. This one I had laying around. I was going to do some wild stuff with it, and then I never did, which is a good thing. But he's thinking brake booster for this one. Somehow,
Probably just shove a bolt in this one, plug it off, and then use these two to plug each other off, to close up those valves and everything. And then on the back of the motor, if you guys remember seeing the electrical plugs that were back there, I need to find some tape and just go and tape those off, tuck them away, and then tape off some more of the other ones, hide those out of the way, and then get a little bit more of it put back together. And then realistically, depending on how all that goes, might be able to get a first startup. So we'll see how it goes. I ain't going to be rushing it, so you know, if I don't feel like it's good enough to get a start in the day, I'm not going to worry about it. Do some more work on it tomorrow and see what it's got.
very nice. Let's get to the car. Joe, I gotta say, your car aired all the way out. That was beautiful. I'm popping the hood. Bam. Gorgeous. Yeah, true. Sadly. Ooh. Ooh. So Joe is currently taking off the vacuum line to the brake booster. Like I said before, we are going to be running, or he's going to be running his own line over there. So that, oh, never mind. Yeah, he's going to be running his own line to make sure everything, fits and does what it's supposed to do and things like that. But we took the tower brace off with the manifold. It was just placed in there, making sure that all fit the way it was supposed to. And the connectors back here, these are the ones he's talking about taping off and hiding. They're not really needed for anything. For this intake manifold that he's putting on.
So when I get the tune, they'll be able to tune all that out. Like I even looked at it with the tuning device that I have, and realistically, if I wanted to, I could go in and tune it out myself. Just so the car could run a little bit smoother. So when I order the tune from Lund, that's one less thing that they have to worry about. They can just go in and start fine-tuning the whole motor in, and hopefully make the process a little bit quicker, which is kind of funny because I keep saying I'm going to take my time, but
Yeah.
but if I can make the process faster and easier for someone else for what they need to do, I'll do it. It's not that big of a deal. So right now we're just waiting on some tape so I can start taping those off. So I'm gonna get this all test fitted, eliminate this whole entire piece, and it's basically just going to be a shorter hose that I'm going to run down underneath here, probably loop it up underneath these wiring harnesses and go up into the rear hole on the back of the manifold. We'll get all the other 3 holes plugged off, and then work on eliminating this plug, eliminating this. Believe I just grabbed that one. That stinks. This throttle.
It's for the throttle body.
Yeah, that. And like I don't remember if I said it yesterday, but for right now, just going to be running the stock fuel rail because I don't have the connectors be able to connect into this. So until I can get those connectors, I'm just going to run the stock fuel rail. And when it comes to swapping it over, it's not going to take that long or anything since everything's so much more opened up. It's basically just going to be undo the fuel rail bolts, pop them out, slap the new rail in with the new injectors. So that's going to be easy. I'll deal with that down the road. But let me get this all situated real quick.
So to cap off the big line, we're using some gasket maker and a bolt so that it is a very nice seal, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, the bolt itself probably would have been fine, but just make sure we don't have any vacuum leaks later that we're trying to run down and find, and you know, all the good stuff. This is why I keep every bolt and nut I can find, because you never know what you're going to be able to use it for, things like that.
Yep.
So yeah, very nice.
And then we'll probably take these, zip tie them together.
Yeah.
Just close off the loop.
Yeah.
So, do you have zip ties?
I have zip ties somewhere. That's not good. Not to do. Zip tie. Found a zip tie. So I was taping these up for Joe. He's gonna hide them because I'm not. While I was working on that, he was in here getting these fittings on, which, like we said, or he said, we're not gonna need that one or the middle one just yet. One of them's basically a boost gauge, or for your blow-off valve is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, one's for boost gauge, one's for blow-off. One is for if you're trying to do like a nitrous injection, you can use that for one.
For drugs.
And then the rear one is primarily made for your brake booster, which I'm setting that up right now so I can cut the line that we have the right distance, well, right length, so we can get that buttoned up and that squared away. And then unfortunately there's not going to be a whole lot we could do that we can do today because the stock fuel rail doesn't fit with this intake manifold, so I can't run that temporarily, which it's not a big deal. I just got to go and try and find some AN fittings that I can get to work with it. And if I can find AN fittings that work with the new fuel rail that can plug into, you know, my fuel line that supplies the fuel rail, it'll be good to go, and I'll be able to get the rest of it all put back together probably tomorrow. If we can find them. If not, I'll probably have to just order them and wait, which sucks, but at the same time, it's not a big deal.
It is what it is. But yeah, that's what we're currently doing. You think we're gonna at least set it in there, get it all, you know, at least bolted in today? No. Oh. No. That's not fun. All right. Well, you got to figure out how to get that out now. All right. So, ran into a bit of an issue that could have been a way bigger issue. Too much torque on these things tends to snap things for some reason. But we ended up with some redneckery and got it out. Just seeing if he has a fitting to fit it so that we can continue with getting it in, you know. But we'll definitely see what's going on. So stay tuned. All right, guys. As you can tell, Joe accidentally snapped a fitting off in the intake manifold and ended up getting it out. We are ordering a bunch of fittings, waiting for them to come in. Crappy part is it takes forever for anything to get to us here in Germany. That's about all I got for y'all. But once we get them in, we'll continue the install and get it tuned and take it for a ride. You know, let her eat. It's what I got for y'all today. Like, share, subscribe, and always have a great day.